Selected. Selected. Ready. Edit team settings submenu. Entering team settings screen. Offensive playbook option is set to North Carolina. Play style edit uniforms submenu. Edit CPU uniforms submenu. Teams edit CPU uniforms submenu. Entering uniform name option is set to current away. Uniform name option is set to current alternate. Uniform name option is set to current home option. Entering uniform name option. Uniform name option is set to current away option. Edit team settings. Play style edit ready.
At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy, and today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Golden Gophers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Tar Heels return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on its shoulder. Back in conference realignment, it was the best 4 programs from the Pac-12 that all chose the Big Ten and not the ACC, so this one will be interesting.
Johnson wants to throw it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
There are 8 categories.
The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt.
Cover is selected.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
And they'll get the punt out there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. So Minnesota's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins. Speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
First
categories.
down for this offense. They'll put the tight end in motion.
Give cushion.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A solid
Entering
pickup
play
there
call,
before the defense is able to make the
There
stop.
are 6 categories.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down coming up. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Coach suggestions.
It's amazing how play by the
categories.
defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college
coach
football.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Because you know, once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Inside zone
split. Man, what a break. Great job following on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, following the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fortuitous pass. You know this guy already fumbled earlier in the game, David. He's got to do a better job with 5 points of pressure on that ball.
Or he's going to be sitting on the sidelines. Coaches are not going to continue to trust you if you're going to continue to put the ball on the ground.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass hits. Picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Direct snap. And makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes
entering play call, coach suggestions,
lining
there
up
are
to
6
tack one more into that
categories.
lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Right quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep.
Entering play call, coach suggestions,
No.
there are 8 categories. You have 15 options, pad empty selected.
And the extra point is good. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. And the returner will be knocked down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? You be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
Entering play call,
and he's down to 41. That's a first down.
Categories.
And here offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly.
Entering
coming into this game, this offense, they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that
Entering
that you just saw, which can help
coach
them get better.
suggestions. There are 6
Man,
categories.
that's how you finish plays. That is absolutely beautiful by this defense. Way to play physical, not give up those extra yards to give up that first down.
Smashes through. And boy, is he close to
Entering
that
play
first
call,
down. Maybe
coach
just a couple
suggestions.
of
There are
inches
6
short.
categories.
The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That is just gorgeous.
Entering
Knocks
play
it out of
26
bounds inside the
AHP/FK
5-yard line.
yard.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back
Max
out.
Protect.
Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn.
He's loose. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Holding
Entering
penalties,
inside
the
zone
ultimate
split.
drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give it to the back. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple
Entering
out to
play
the 5.
Defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Right back to him on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The give to the tailback. Rams him with the stiff arm. Finally
Entering
run
play
out of
call,
bounds, but he has
empty
this
and wide
offense
cross,
rolling with a
AHP
first down.
stretch.
You know, it's funny because that play worked out well, so the offensive coordinator, he looks like a genius. But if it didn't work well, everybody's yelling, wow, that's a conservative call. What are you doing? It's 3rd down.
Looking to go up top on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it and going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Entering play call, coach
That's one of those
suggestions. There are
plays you
6
put a highlight on the
categories.
side. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an
Entering
unbelievable
play
play by
call,
the defense.
special
Not just to
teams.
get a
You
turnover,
have 7
but to score the
options.
points on
5,
it.
4,
They'll kick it
return
off and
left is
send that
selected.
defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably
Entering
second-guessing that return.
AHP stretch. Inside zone.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here
Entering
and
play
lead this
call,
offense.
coach
Well, I think you know this
suggestions. There are
defense is
8
going to be
categories.
aggressive. They're
You
going to
have
jump
15
routes. They're going to play
options.
aggressive. You got to take
HQ
advantage of that.
selected.
Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Johnson wants to throw it. They're bringing heat. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open. So throw it out of bounds. You can live to play another day here on this drive.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away.
Wow. I don't love that throw by the QB, man. It's not a good idea to lob the football anywhere in the middle of the field because it gives defenders an opportunity to rally the ball and knock it away.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. To me, that starts with being more physical.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by the team.
Entering play call.
They'll move the change. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Golden Gophers will have it first and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but
coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Be consistent. Make that defense physically meet the challenge.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
There are 6 categories.
Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Trying to get to him. And he just throws it away.
Entering play call. Entering auto flip on pop-up. The I will handle flipping your defensive play to back. Turn off auto flip. Keep using auto. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Entering play call. Special
They'll
teams.
kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Return left is selected.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has him back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football game.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored. You score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. He's going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
He'll take another shot here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off the spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. The give is to Taylor. Nice move to keep moving.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's looking for a man on second down. Fires to the big fella. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way,
entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Got it behind the lines. It's Spencer. He is going nowhere.
Entering play
at the line
call,
of
coach
scrimmage.
suggestions, there are
Nice
6
job, defense. You always
categories.
hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
He's
Entering
knocked
play
down in the
call,
backfield.
coach
He'll lose a couple.
suggestions, there are 6
And they'll send the
categories.
field goal team back out for the second time tonight. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Entering play call, special
After putting up a
teams, we have
three-spot,
7
the kickoff
options,
unit set to go.
5 return left is selected.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Oh, and the ball's out on the return.
Wow, they narrowly
Entering play
avoid
call,
disaster
coach
there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Looking for a gap. It's Hampton. Just searching and working for the
Entering
running
play
move as
call,
he gets it
jet
out to the
touch pass,
26.
inside zone.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Oh, so close to picking
Entering
off the
play,
tip.
twice shallow
Really
cross.
had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
They'll run the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. And stampeding through the defense.
Entering play
He's
call,
run out of
coach
bounds, but not
shakes.
before. Turning in a big pickup and moving
Inside
the sticks
zone
for a
split.
first down.
Entering
We've
play
made
call,
our way to the
coach
2-minute
suggestions,
warning, and now
cost
they'll
you.
try to at least cut a
Keep
little
attack.
something off of this lead before the break.
Curl wheel, keep attack.
And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking left. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Minnesota! How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the
Entering
second
play call,
quarter,
coach
but we're starting to
suggestions,
see
there
a
are
pretty
6
significant
categories.
gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point,
Entering
reading their
play
scouting
call,
report,
special
making big
teams,
plays.
we have 7
And for a
options.
quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this
Entering
point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 4 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Entering
hard
play clock,
just as he released it on first
post.
down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Johnson looking to throw. He's got him this time. That's the kind of play
Entering
that can
play
really
call,
get you
coach
going if they get it out to
there
the
are 8
36.
categories. You have 15
There's got to be a sense of
options.
urgency for this
TDL
offense
is
right now.
selected.
They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Going up top on first down. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across
Entering
the
play
50
call,
into the
toss
46-yard line. It'll
I'll
be
go.
first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hampton. Good execution. They move the sticks,
Entering
and they've
play
got
call,
it at the
coach
33.
suggestions. There
Well, it's a
are
nice
8
play design there.
categories.
You're getting
You
the
have
running back
15
involved in the
options.
pass game.
White
Quarterback
cross is
gives it to
selected.
him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They want to just keep throwing it. And that is incomplete.
Entering play call, fixed screen wheel.
They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Reacted well to the tip.
Entering play posture.
The football instead of the
Fixed
turnover,
screen
it'll be third
Kylo
down.
Cross.
Man, this defense takes tons of pride in their pass defense. They've got athletes on the back end that can break on the ball, and they've got hands, too. We've seen them pluck 3 picks already. They almost got another one there.
Pocket starts to collapse. Got a man in the middle. And they'll
Entering
finally
play
bring him
call,
down
mesh
after he
spot.
rips off a huge
HD
play.
slip screen.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got it. They go up top to get it down to the
Entering play
5-yard line as they
HD
try to
spin.
pay off this drive.
I'll go.
This defense is going to have their
I'll go.
hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
Johnson wants to throw it. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining
There
up for
are
the
8
PAT.
categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
And it's up and good. They march 78 yards down the
Entering
field.
play call,
And the score
special
comes
teams.
on a
You have 5
5-yard touchdown
options.
pass.
Kickoff left is
Trying
selected.
to get back in this game with that last score. It's a 13-point game as they're set to kick off. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been a battle of wills between these two teams through 2 quarters. Bend but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the Jimmies and Joes. This second half could really be about the X's and O's. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
All right, Kevin,
Entering
about
play
ready to
call,
get things cranked
special
back up
teams.
here.
You have 5 options. Kickoff
We're
left is
ready to
selected.
get it started here in the second half. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll open the second half on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Suggestions.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the move, it's Brosmer. Going for it all. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Got a wide open receiver. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play him high. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
There are 6 categories.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this team.
There are 6 categories.
They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Oh, it's a fake. Headed for the end zone. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
No, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate. It wasn't not free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, and it's his 4th interception of the game. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories. Spread.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 7 options. 5, 4,
that off with a touchdown, but because
selected.
the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped inside zone. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown,
Entering play
The
call,
DB saw it. He thought, don't
suggestions,
drop it,
there are
don't
6
drop it. Then thought, don't
categories.
get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too. Now look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach
Entering
might
play
put him out
call,
a wide receiver
special
next week
teams,
after
you
making
have
that
7
big play.
options, 5
Defense,
for
great job
return
making
left
the
is
interception.
selected.
And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Nice job executing all of the
Entering play
assignments as they
call,
put a
coach
stop to that return
suggestions,
at the
there are 8
22.
categories, you
They'll
have
snap this
15
one to start the
options,
drive from their
HB
own
slam is
22.
selected.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he's got his man on the sideline.
Entering play call, double slant stick, zone pick jet,
Oftentimes these slot
double slant,
receivers, they're not
zone
the
pick
biggest
jet.
guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his
Entering
fingers.
play call,
Incomplete.
coach
That would have been a
suggestions, there are 8
huge gain if he
categories,
could
you
have
have
squeezed it.
15 options,
Looking for that
each
first
spot is
down on
selected.
3rd and short from the 28. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. Another incompletion
Entering
on
play
3rd
call,
down.
coach
The
suggestions,
Tar Heels
there
send
are
out
8
the punt unit.
categories, you have 12
Yeah, I like the
options,
aggressiveness on
convex
3rd and
cover
short,
is
trying to throw the
selected.
football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who
Entering
knows
play
what they
call,
can do?
coach suggestions, there are 6
The
categories.
Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the
Entering
defense
play
to
call,
stop the
coach
scoring
suggestions,
opportunity.
there are 6
Now on second
categories.
down after the incompletion.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the
Entering play
defender.
call, coach
Just getting his
suggestions,
fingertip
there
on
are
the top
6
of the
categories.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it just squirted through his
Entering
hands.
play
He
call,
wanted to
coach
take off and got too
suggestions,
anxious.
there are 6
After
categories.
misfiring, it's second down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season. And I
Entering
feel pretty
play
confident
call,
saying
play
the first
call.
of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4
Entering
plays.
play call,
And they
special
finish things
teams,
off
you
with a
have 7
21-yard
options,
touchdown
5
pass.
for
They had
return
the
left is
extra
selected.
point blocked. Now the kickoff unit out there and hoping things go a little smoother. And the return man has no place to
Entering
run,
play,
no place to
MTN,
hide, and a place to be
WRC.
tackled. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play there to
Entering
get this
play
thing
call,
going.
coach
let's find some
suggestions,
juice.
there are 8
Find your guy.
categories,
Find those
you
plays
have
that
15
you know you can run
options, inside
inside out,
zones,
forward,
play is
backwards.
selected.
Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Snowed under by the defense.
Entering play call,
Really nice play call there on second
HB
and long by the
draw.
offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Caught over the middle. It's Hampton. And they stop
Entering
it
play
just short
call,
of the
coach
stick. It'll bring up the
suggestions,
decision
there
on
are 8
4th down.
categories, you have
And the
12
Tar Heels
options,
will bring the
punt is
punt
selected.
team onto the field. The snap to the up man, they'll fake it. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch,
Entering
but a good
play
stop
call,
leaves them
coach
with a 4th and short.
suggestions, there are
Really
8
good job by the
categories,
defense
you
being
have
physical,
15
understanding the
options, wide
situation
zone
of the
is
game.
selected.
The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And he throws another another interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited
entering play call,
coach
suggestions,
remember, it's a big zone
categories.
coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Entering
He's
play
there to
call,
make the
coach
stop, but not
suggestions,
before he sets up this offense
categories.
first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. That play just never
Entering
had a
play
chance.
call,
They knock
coach
him down for a loss
suggestions,
of
there are
5.
6 categories.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. They'll give him 4
Entering
yards on
play
the
call,
carry. It's
coach
down at the
suggestions,
8-yard
there are
line.
6
This
categories.
defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Brosmer. Can't make the connection on 3rd
Entering
down
play
thanks to
call,
that
coach
tough, hard-nosed
suggestions,
pass
there are 6
defense, and now it's
categories.
4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on
Entering
a
play
little
call,
more to this
special teams, we have
gargantuan
7
lead.
options.
They're
5,
really
4,
starting to
return
extend that
left
lead
is
as they get
selected.
ready to kick it away again. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff
Entering
coverage, and
play
he'll be
call,
stopped at
coach
the 17.
suggestions, there are 8 categories.
The
You
North
have 15
Carolina offense
options.
returns
Wide
to the
zone is
field.
selected.
After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last
Entering
drive?
Clear the mechanism,
607
move on.
page
That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Intercepted. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception
Entering
return.
play call, coach suggestions,
What
there
a
are 6
play by this
categories.
defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense.
Entering play call,
Offense, go
special
lay some
teams,
blocks.
we have
So
7
my guy can
options.
get it,
5,
take
4,
it back to the
return left
house.
is selected.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff
Entering
coverage, and
play
he'll be
call,
stopped at
coach
the 17.
suggestions, there are 8 categories.
Time for
We
one more
have
snap
15
before the end of the
options.
quarter.
Inside zone is selected.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. At the 35, he's got room. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown
Entering play
continue,
call,
or is this a
coach
comeback for the
suggestions, there are 8
ages in store? We'll
categories.
see
We have
as we start
15
the 4th.
options. Slot
Open the
post is
drive with a
selected.
chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds,
Entering
but a
play
big play
call,
on
coach
that one, and it'll be a
suggestions,
1st
there are
down.
8 categories.
A
You
new
have
set of
15
downs after the
options.
completion.
Y cross is
A lot of times
selected.
the QB's going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back. Let him catch it. Let him go
Entering
get a
play
1st down
call,
for you.
coach
They pick up the
suggestions,
first
there
down
are
on the
8
drag route. I know
categories.
that
You have
seems like a
15
simple route, but
options.
it's actually a lot
Pass
more
Duke is selected.
complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft
Entering
spot, giving his
drills.
quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page.
Strum flood.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mid on the football.
They keep attacking through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football is going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on.
And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Taylor has it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Coach suggestions.
I never know if it's
There are 6 categories.
Is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And the defense makes the stop
Entering
after a
play
minimal
call.
gain.
Coach suggestions.
Third
There
and
are
long
6
from the
categories.
42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. Keeps it and gets the first down. And perhaps a touchdown saving
Entering play
tackle as
call.
it gets him
Coach
down to the
suggestions.
37.
There are 6
The Golden
categories.
Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Tackled at the 31. They'll give
Entering
him
play
6 on
call.
the play.
Coach suggestions. There
6-yard
are 6
pickup on first down.
categories.
Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense
Entering
holds
play call.
firm. No
Coach
pickup
suggestions.
at
There are
all
6.
on that
Entering
play.
play call.
We
Coach
reached the 2-minute
suggestions.
warning, and this
There are 6
offense is that much
categories.
closer to salting away a victory. They'll run it from the gun.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the
Entering
football.
play
keep the
call.
clock. We
Coach
got the lead. This
suggestions.
offense is
There
putting
are
together
6
a nice day, man.
categories.
Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The inside handoff. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the
Entering
first
play
down.
call. Coach
He's up to
suggestions.
90
There are
yards
6
rushing, and this
categories.
offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the freshman does a
Entering
great
play
job
call.
using his
Coach
technique and
suggestions.
getting the man
There are
on the
6
ground.
categories.
Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal.
Give cushion.
As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Entering
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm
post-game
the only
screen,
one
you
who caught the
have 3
1983
options.
reference. I know you
Stats
two guys
selected.
were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago.